Alright, so welcome back to the Top G web app. Basically, now we don't have any posts, but this should display all the posts that we create. And the point of the app is right now to be able to store documents about posts and then run search queries using the API. But instead of just using curl, we'll have search box like in Google search. But yeah, for now, since we are still working on it, we don't have a nice UI yet. I mean, I've added Tailwind, but let's add a post to be able to show how that would look. And for that, I want to use the cheat sheet documents. Basically, this kind of files, which are pretty much text files. So yeah, let's create a post for cheat sheet, and let's say cheat sheet of notation. All right. So we can go on that post, and here we see the documents, but we don't have any yet. So I've already downloaded the cheat sheet files, made them txt files because if they had no extension, then the browser didn't know they are plain text. And yeah, let's like choose a few, like AWK. It's usually always useful. Why not cat? CPP, like C++. DD is sometimes useful. I mean, I wouldn't really do all of them because I don't know if the web app, like the GPU, is capable of loading all of them. But Golang and JS, JQ, why not? And I guess yeah, let's say only these 7 files. So they're gonna be displayed in here, right? I guess maybe I should add more logging in the the parsing function or whatever, the one that runs the GPU stuff. So yeah, basically we see the contents of those files, right? We can, right now we update doesn't do anything, but we can delete the files, right, if we think that we don't want it. And when a file is uploaded, it will get, let's say, tokenized, and we will run an embedding on it. And the embedder that we run is using Ollama. Like this is the LLM provider, let's say, that we use. And yeah, I've used Llama 2 for that, to get the embeddings. So yeah, basically we just get the embeddings of everything, store these embeddings in a Postgres database, and now when we run the queries, we should be able to, I just need the post ID, right? And then how to, we can ask a question like, I guess, I don't know, how to sort a JSON list or something, and it gives us the ID of the document. I've changed this to show just the ID. So yeah, that's why we kind of need a new way of displaying the data, because now we have to do something like this: documents, strange, oh, it's posts, not search, posts, right? We get the entire thing, and I I guess it gives us the file name, which is AWK. To be honest, I was expecting JQ, but it's still fine. I guess with limit 1, right? We can try maybe limit 2 or something, and hopefully the second file is better. Like the second one is JQ. Right, so yeah. Basically what I want to do now is but I'm not really sure about the design. Like, if we should have here at the top a search box, and then documents will be where they are right now, or split the screen in two. Maybe that also works. But yeah, for now let's just add another a thing right here for search, right between the description and documents. So that would be the plan for now, like being able to actually display your search query and the result, so not having to do it like this manually, right? That would be a thing. So basically we can do that inside of the post, right? So inside of the post, and in here we show the post view, right? So post view shows us the post name, the description, so on. So yeah, like maybe it makes sense to have it split in but I don't know. Probably it also makes sense to have it, we should add it here, right? So this is where we want the this is where we want the search thing, right? So let's do a title, let's say search, and we'll need here like a form, right? And we can reuse the form from here, I guess, something like this. So for that let's go and create, and let's see what we can reuse. So I mean, I guess we can reuse the entire thing, but what's more interesting is this one. But to be honest, I would make let's just copy this, post HTML. So we have this one, so this would be like post search query. This is a label, right? So we don't really need a label, we already have the title. So post search text or whatever, the name is gonna be query, right? So it's gonna be query. Whatever, 3 rows, it's fine, I guess, and the rest is and then like this. So now if we refresh this, we should see like search and a search box, and yeah, the last thing would be maybe to add here like a button. So like in ChatGPT where you have the button here, right? So for that, let's say that we have, so this is the div, right? And let's add another div here for storing the button. So in here, let's say we have a button, and for the button, where is an upload file? Because I like the color of these buttons. So. Okay, this should be search, right? I was hoping that column span full, right? So flex. What if we do it like this? It's gonna be width 100 like this. I don't remember. Or is it like width full? Width full. Tailwind width 100 or something. Yeah, it's like width full. I mean, you know, I'm not a UI developer and shit, but oh, I guess we need flex grow or something, right? Flex grow. Yeah, so flex grow, and can we make this one class is equal to age full, right? Let's make the, so now this one, like the div, I don't know what margin top, like what, leave it without margin top. Okay, so in this one, I mean, it looks good like that, right? That padding and shit. So we have the search with some padding, and then we have this thing which is full, right? The flex grow thing, h full, and I don't know if it should be like that. I mean, probably it needs something on the button. You know, we can at least say flex grow twice, right? So yeah, like this is the button. Weird. Like if I say height 100%, why doesn't it have a height of 100%? I mean, it is what it is. So flex and width full, like width full, right? Does this one really matter? It doesn't even matter though. It's interesting. Okay, and Yeah, like the only thing is how can we make, oh, and maybe this one also needs py4 just to have the same as everything. And yeah, I would make this button maybe add some padding between them or something. Flex make button as tall as div file. I mean, yeah, like height full doesn't seem to be doing anything. So yeah, whatever. I'll see what I can do about that. Maybe the only thing, you know, like to follow the height of this. I mean, it probably would be ugly, to be honest, to have such a tall button, but something like that would be nice. Anyway, so I'm spacing between. Can I have like I should have something with between, justify between, right? Or so something like this. Guess well, items center at least. This would put what, the button on the center. I guess this looks uglier. I don't know. Maybe with some padding. Tailwind padding for children. Space space between is what I used. Oh, space. Space x4. Okay. Maybe this is a bit better. But yeah, like in here you would say what they say again, like how to sort how to display contents of files, and yeah, right now nothing happens obviously, but that's what we need to add, right? So thing is, we can create a JavaScript query for this, but HTMX form send query. I mean, I know you can send as query parameters. Form query. Like so, for example, in create, right? What I did, post create. We have this form, right? And I did JSON encoding, which basically instead of sending a form, like a form URL encoding, it sends JSON encoding, right, on submit. So maybe let's take the form post. Let's try to, where's the search? Here. So like if I add a form like this, would it ruin the HTML stuff? Oh, I've lost that. Doesn't seem to. Post search form. Yeah, doesn't seem to do anything with the UI. Yeah, seems to be still looking fine. So, but here I will do like search, right? Search. The only thing with HTMX is that this search is gonna be more complex because it's gonna return us the index of the documents and we need to do stuff with them. So, not sure if it's the best way, right? Because like search, well, we can have another endpoint that returns like the HTML view, but I don't like that. Although with HTMX that's the point. Or maybe we just highlight some parts of the like I want just the list of I mean the generated response mostly. Like I want to generate a response rather than just the list of files that were found. That would also be a thing, right? Like based on the files that we have, also generate a response. I'm not sure if I want this to be, I mean, sure, it makes sense to also have an API. For search, obviously, but for us it's a get, right? It's a get request, yeah. Really not sure about it. So I also have the limit, which I mean we can hard code to like 2 or 3 or something like that. Yeah, it's a really interesting problem. Like, how do I want to display this? Like, do I want to make a endpoint that returns the HTML? Because with HTMX that's what makes sense. Or do we want to return JSON and write the request in a script here and build the HTML from there. I mean, since we use HTMX, makes more sense to choose the first option. Right. So, right, and we can have here like a div. Let's call it post search result, something like this. And inside of this div we are gonna, well, we can have this class. Flex. We don't really need, well, yeah, actually we do, like it's better. Yes, I mean, anyway, I was looking at document view. So document view is what? Yeah, justify. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let's try to have this as the post search result. So we'll need a new file, HTML file, that's gonna store the result. And that means we can post, right, to something like let's say just search. Can try to post to search, and we post the query, and let's also add hx target is gonna be the post search result, right? And how is that? Hx replace inner or something? Hx swap is like inner HTML or something. Right, something like this. So it should add the response inside of this div. And yeah, let's try to make a page for search then. So inside of main, we still have the API for search. I mean, to be honest, still useful. Maybe someone wants to use the API or something. But I guess it also makes sense to have that post request to search authorized search. Let's call it search post or something, search post. I mean, we don't have it yet. And maybe this API can be more like API similar. So we need search post, gene context, right? And maybe we need something like this. Search post. So obviously I guess we need a user. Probably not. Probably you don't really need the user. Yeah, I think we don't really need the user. Like, we already made sure you are authenticated, and we don't really care. Like, you can search in anyone's post. Like, that would be the idea. But you cannot modify them. And in here, how about having search, but not search HTML? We'll have like this. The only issue that I see is that we also need the search service, or however I call it, like embedding service or something. It's yeah, I think like embeddings stuff. Well, get query. I mean, these are all. I wanted an example with the post, so maybe post create post, like to read the contents. Ooh. So we'll have like a query. Yeah. So let's say we'll have a search DTO stuff. What's in models? Okay, I mean, let's create a new model. Search.go. And this one is the search request or something. We have the query. Query like this. I guess that's all for the thing. Don't really have anything else at this point. So yeah, controllers view. So yeah. Models, right? So we have the search thing with a query. We should read it. Query, right? But for this one, I think we need the services, the embeddings one, to give us get similarities, right? And this gives us the similar documents, right? So embeddings service, like we need this one. Right. So now we also have the embedding service available, and that means we can search here for, let's say, get similarities. So document IDs, because that's what we no, it's documents. Oh, that's even better. It's like documents, document embeddings. I mean, it has a document ID, which we kind of need. And error is gonna be services dot this dot embedding service dot get similarities, and get similarities is gonna be like, well, it needs the project ID, query string, and limit. So it also needs the queries, the project. Huh. So like it would be search, and we need to pass the project ID. So post slug, like we need this this thing, and maybe we can even say like limit is equal to 5 or something from here, from the UI. Maybe we can add that like parameters, but no. I don't even know. Okay, so let's go to main, because we should have some extra errors. For example, here we need the embeddings service, and this one needs the slug. So you search in a specific post, right? Something like that. So search post, right? Well, for that, let's see where I use the slug, so we can. It was this one with not found, right? Maybe we need it, maybe we don't. What can we use the post for? Because we don't really care about the post. Hopefully this one also checks. And I think it somehow checks at some point. Yeah, it should. So get similarities should get the post ID, so the slug, query, and limit. So let's also add a limit. It's gonna be an int JSON limit. Can you have like default gene binding default? I mean, fair enough. It makes sense to do that. So I don't really like that. Really, isn't there a better option? Yeah, me too. I also want to have it's been like 2 years maybe it's happened. But not to work. Yeah. You are right, details. I don't know what this wait, what? Path parameter with name details will map to details. So like if it's here, but you have to use bind. Yeah, like I know about binding required, but you don't have default, right? Yeah. So I mean, no, it is what it is. Because from what I know, bind like chooses by the content type or something. So I don't know. Well, I mean that means that what we can actually do. Wait, I want to say is equal to. Can I do something like limit one like this? Looks like I can. So get similarities should get in where is it used? Huh. Oh yeah, it's both are in queries, so no, can be done by doing bind URI then or something. So okay, let's see then. Oh. But we can do slug query dto.limit. So this should. What do you mean not enough arguments? Literally. Oh. So this should give us the similar documents, right? Or I guess now there are 3 documents. But what do we need to do now is to actually maybe fetch some information about the documents themselves. So we have like posts repo, and the post, what does a post have? It's a list of documents. So actually getting the post might be useful. But how about documents repo? like adding here documents repo, because with this one we can do like a get document. I mean, I'll do get document because I'm lazy to implement the like ideally you would want to have some filter here in get documents, and filter with that, but well, I guess that means I could have used the post repo. Well, I mean, let's do that because why not? So inside of document we can have another type, documents filter, and for example you can have like limit, start, like offset, stuff like that, but for us what we want is the IDs, so it's gonna be a list. Okay, and this is gonna be a struct. So I don't know if we can make this bind from a query. Can we bind from query or something? Like that would be what we actually need. So gin bind query params, a query string. Yeah, I don't get this one. We don't need bind query. Oh, you can use, oh, bind works for query string. Oh, so if it's form, it's okay. Okay, fine. So it's like form, right? So we have like form IDs, right? Something like this. I guess. Yeah, anyway. So in get documents now I would say that we need the slug, and filter is gonna be models documents filter. Let me just copy this one and let's add it here. Right. So this is in the repositories. Okay, and I guess the question is who uses this function. is documents.go. So you say that view kind of need this thing to be able to see. So this is gonna be var filter, and we try to bind it, right? And we pass it here. Right, that's the idea. So right now it doesn't do anything. Let's go back to view and let's try to make this thing compile. And I guess let's say this is search, like query, like search filter. And what about this thing getting in a query instead of that? So get similarities should get maybe in a models search query. Now I need the function. Search query. Wait, what? Oh, it's capitalized. And this one is query.limit. And now this one is nice. Used here, and it's fine. And it's also used here, which is not fine. So yeah, what I actually saw it's possible is to create something like query search query, and you do something like limit is equal to 10, and we can actually maybe try the bind. So something like this. Will this still work? So let's see in main if we have any compilation errors. I guess in view controller I have this documents repo. Does it still compile? Go build. No, in view we have an issue. So yeah, something about this thing being unused. Okay. So like if we check embeddings controller is like the same, slug query, and then we get similarities, right? We get the same thing, but embeddings is not used. and then we were getting the document IDs. Something like this. So let's see, does it still compile? Embeddings.go. So this is in the services, I would assume. No? It's in controller. Okay, so if we add it and we try the same thing, we get no response. 500, but there's no information. Wait. API search. So it's in in the embeddings controller. But I mean, yeah, but it's 500, so error, no response. Also, this had no response or something. Well, I'm curious, did this work? fmt println query. Not really. Oh. Wait, in this case it needs to be form, right? Form. Query. Form limit. Yo, it still works, holy shit. It's pretty neat then. Okay, so let's go back to views, and yeah, I mean, this is the same code, exactly the same code as in the search, like in embeddings controller, which kind of sucks, but yeah, I don't know about it, kind of sucks. So now at this stage we can create that filter. So let's do filter documents filter, then IDs is document IDs. Right, something like this. And now we have this filter, so we can say documents and error, I guess, is equal to services, this documents repo get documents, and get documents should get a context slug of the post and the filter, right? So this gives us the documents. So I would put here documents, maybe like this. And now if we go back to post.html, let's add the search view. So define search, right? So search is gonna be, this is document view. Probably will have something like a range over the document view. But I mean, it's just gonna be like a small list. Don't want to put that much information in it. Maybe just the titles, like have something like relevant documents. So let's say something like this. Search is gonna be placed inside of this div, basically. I forgot where, here. So search is gonna be placed right there. So we can style it however we wish. Maybe with this. And I guess that's it. So we're gonna do a range over documents. And I guess we need to say something like relevant document. So this kind of div. Probably dot file name and dot just that, just the file name. So let's see if we refresh. But I had that query, how to sort list. Right. Or how to print the content of a file. Let's see the network. Okay, nothing happened. I guess why? Maybe the button needs something special? Does it need a submit on it or something? Let's refresh. Still nothing. It's kind of curious. It's a bit strange. So I mean, this has type button. So type submit, right? That's all. And it's in a form. So why wouldn't it just run? It's really strange. Like nothing. Bruh, that's weird. Oh, we have some errors. HTMX target error. Post search result. It doesn't like that it's after, or what? HTMX target error. Oh, I need to use a hash. Okay. Okay, no documents, I guess. So maybe something went wrong in the inside of this. So what can go wrong? Let's fmt. Let's show the query. Yeah, like better logging would be better, but nothing? Really? What? Search post. We have a post request on this one. Post request, and on the network it's like slow. It's like a query, how to print the content, so it's JSON, like JSON. So what's wrong with that? Because we get back at 200, so everything's good. But I didn't see the print here, so see, like, where the fuck is the print? Because I saved it. Is this literally not used? It is. So it's, if it's a post on search and then the slug of a post, it runs search post. So then what? What? No message? What? Excuse me. So post search. Do I have another route like this? And I'm blind? I don't think so. It's the only one. I guess that's extremely unlucky then. Well, I guess the other thing that I wanted to try though, but doesn't seem to, was how about using a get request and not using this. So they say that it's gonna be a form, and that we can actually parse the form. That would be interesting. So search query can be parsed from the form. That would be neat. Well, like, I don't get why we don't see this. But anyway. So it's still a post. So we have, oh my god, this piece of shit. So embeddings. Wait, is it in controllers? Yeah. Bro, like, I should have realized that sooner, but okay. Oh, we still did post in here, so we can try get. I still did a post because why not? Okay. And now it actually shows us some files. But it should be only 3 files. Why do we have so many files? Okay. Oh, because yeah, I showed all of them. But okay. Because I actually have to go into documents repository, and in get documents I have to actually use the filter. So we have a list of IDs. So let's do where ID PostgreSQL check if column is in list. Do we have an in? We have an in. That's pretty good. So in question mark and filter dot IDs, and I guess scan C. What's interesting is that if the list is empty, we shouldn't do that. So let's do like Q for the query. So we have like the basic query first, right? And at the end we do qscan, maybe error is equal to, and here if filter dot IDs do we have len is greater than 0, only then we actually do that. Right, so now if we search, it doesn't work because we have some calculation errors. We don't. fmt.println filter. I guess I'll do it here. So if I search, it's these IDs, but for some reason doesn't work. Like the where? No, I'd say that if it doesn't work, like pretty sus. So Let's try to make a get request. So this thing exists. Alright, okay. Ban PostgreSQL where value in list. Do we have like an in thing? Yeah, good luck to search. Oh, where in? Okay. It's like a syntax. Like who would have guessed, right? You actually have to look at the documentation. Oh. Yeah, this is weird. Where in? Oh, I have to use banning. The fuck? Okay, fair enough. Let's capitalize this. And let's do ban in, right? Maybe that will help. So search, oh, and we get them. AWK, cat, and go. Pretty neat, right? And I write. So now the only thing that's left is to actually display them a bit nicer. So we have this flex, then we have, you know what's weird is that I've copied the thing exactly like here, but it doesn't. Oh wait, it should be outside. Yeah, it should be on the outside. It should probably be like this. So if I do, the fuck? I have to refresh? Bruh, doesn't make sense. It didn't compile or something. This one is weird because document view. No, it's good. So arrange, and then we have that. Wait, no, it doesn't make any sense. So we should have this thing. What the fuck? One second. So don't really care about it. So let's do UL, so unsorted list. Let's end it. So should be before range, obviously. And inside of this one, have an extra div for some reason. Let's do a list item. And otherwise we do that. Okay. So yeah, now we have the list of relevant documents. So let's say something like h1 class equals text Excel like 500, and let's say relevant documents. Okay, let's not do that. Still don't like it. Flex item center. It's because of this shit. I guess what I actually want though is something like this, probably. Have both the form, right? And I don't know about this one. So this is like, oh, it broke. This needs to be width full, probably. Width full. For fuck's sake. I just want to have a single div, so... Okay, like this, right? And not have the line between. So that's that. I don't know about this one. I think it's fine. Right. And now we have... I don't think we need anything on this, so let's keep it like that. Now if we refresh, we get something that looks a bit better. Relevant documents, like we can arrange it however we want now. This div. So we have the text, then on the next line we'll have the documents, and like maybe split here and have a generated response or some shit. I mean, you know, this is just for now. Okay, so let's do the next thing. So if we check CMD, we have this search, which does get similar documents, and this search, we have two of them. No, I mean, it is what it is. I cannot really do anything about it. But I was thinking, what if we change the output of this one to return document IDs, and what if we also try to generate a response based on these documents? So like we have the IDs, we can do the same thing as we did here in search post, right? Like do this, and we would get the documents themselves, right? And in embeddings service, what if we have another function that does question answering or something like that? Answer query. I want to say answer question. I mean, get answer, and we can pass something like Don't even know, like a list of documents maybe. What would make sense here? Get answer. Obviously the context. I mean, what if instead of get similarities we have straight up get answer, and get answer returns the answer and also the embeddings that are similar, but you know, maybe you want only one of them. So let's say slug UID, right, and query search query. Like, let's keep get similarities, and let's say that this one should respond with like text, document embeddings, and error. Right, so it's like get search result. I mean, get search result. Maybe we want a search result object inside of models and error. Right, something like this maybe. And search result can have maybe in search query we can have something like similarities only or something, right? And we stop at that. Okay, so type search result is going to be a structure, and it should have this list of embeddings, or I guess right, like the list of embeddings. Ugh. I mean, I'd rather say the document IDs, to be honest. This is the Syria. So let's say UUID. Funny. Oh fuck. Okay. So let's say we have the document IDs, right, of what documents are important, something like that, and the response, which should be a string. Right, so that's what this method should return. I guess JSON document IDs, JSON response should be good, like that. And what I'm thinking is maybe no longer use get similarities. Right, like only use get search result, and result is going to be use search result. So let's say that we have an empty list of embeddings, although I can do that. Alright, so embeddings. This would give us most similar documents. Right. So controller embeddings. And we can do this part right here to get document IDs. And now we can say something like result document. Wait, what? I mean, whatever is equal to this, right? We initialize document IDs. And after that, we need some kind of error checking. Okay, we need some kind of generating the response. So response and error. Well, we have the LLM here, so we can just use it. This LLM generate content, list of messages. Well, I just want the call, to be honest. So C, and here we're gonna have a prompt. So if we go back, let's do get search result. So we'll get back a search result. We need this thing here or something, and we can just return the search result. Right, so now we're gonna have the relevant documents and the generated response. Okay, so this gives us the documents. Right, let's make a function service build prompt, which I think it should get the list of documents. Models document, and probably turn a string or something. The fuck you say? Okay, so yeah, we actually need to parse all of them. So prompt should be like an empty string, or like based on the following context, answer the given question as best as you can. Right, then let's put a new line, and then there's like contents is gonna be like an empty list. So can I initialize an empty list? Maybe with something like string. No, should be like this. Okay, Then we need a for d is equal to range documents. So we have a single document. We can do document.parse content. This should give us, like the markdown. Let's say contents, append contents, and parse content. Right. And is there a join? Length join. Oh, it's like a package in the standard library. Strings.join, and it gets a list of elements, a separator, and it returns a string. So I would say contents, and let's say new line, right? So this is the context for our stuff. Wait, parse content. Oh, I said that it always returns a string no matter what, so it's not like it's gonna throw errors, right? So we have the prompt, then we add a context, and we need a question. Question is gonna be a string. So return fmt.sprintf, and it's gonna be like the prompt, obviously, the context, and the question. So prompt, context, and question. If I can say small little, okay. So this is how I would, like a really basic prompt. I really don't care about it. So it is gonna be this build prompt. So query question documents, right? Prompt. So this is the response. We are getting closer. If error is not nil, just return result.response is equal to prompt, or is equal to response, sorry. Okay, so this should do it, basically. So if we take a look at our old controller now, instead of just the, let's say, base documents, it's also gonna return the response. I don't know if I want that, to be honest. Like, search was just returning you the documents, but now it's also returning a text, like a response. I mean, I guess it's fine. See what can be wrong with it. So get search result, right? Embeddings. So it's search result, I said. Like, at least the good thing is that now we don't have this duplication here. And right as I said it, we do. Because... wait, what? Bruh. Okay. Well, actually, it's much easier. To just say something like this. well, this still returns us the documents, right? But here I would like to return, oh, right. Well, maybe we want search result to not return ID, but you know, it makes sense to return just the IDs. It's like the smallest, like the littlest, the smallest amount of stuff that we can send. Like, let's try to return search result just to see what's gonna happen. And search result has document IDs and response. Right, so let's go in main. Well, first of all, let's check that we don't have any. Very convenient. I'll just say that. So in post, inside of post, where the fuck is it? We just, you know, post search result, so it doesn't matter. So this should be like document IDs. So here we can put just the ID, and maybe at the end, inside of a div, well, maybe here actually we can put like the, wait, no, like, I guess after the range or something we can put a div with response, just to see. So yeah. Oh, wait, how does it work? Because here we call to get similar documents. Wait, what? Ah, it still gets similar documents, okay. I mean, I would rename it to get search result. Right, because it's searching. I mean, you know, thinking about it, search means that you want to do search, so. Okay, let's see. Can't evaluate field document IDs. So inside of post HTML. So it actually just failed to display it. Document IDs. What the fuck? Well, at least we got some. Wait, no. Can't evaluate field document IDs. Okay. It's a bit weird. Does it have to be like this? Like, oh, because we return HTML. Can I maybe just do it from the thing, just so we see it working? Okay, yeah. So in AWK, okay, it looks nice. I mean, we have something, and we have the document IDs, right? and AWK. So let's actually then, since I know that it works, let's do it like this. So we still get the documents, and response is gonna be search result.response. Right, so we can actually say this now. Let's go and post. Let's go back to the original shit, and yeah, now let's see. So if we now try and search for this, what should happen? Let's see. Nothing. Can't evaluate field documents. Okay, so what? Are you stupid? Maybe I no, have a compiler error. So in main.go. Alright, so right, because it was like that I sent you documents. Post. Okay. Take some time and nice. Sure. Certainly. AWK cat go. Okay, so these are the files that are relevant, and this is like the response. Here are some ways to print the contents of the file. Let's see what other documents do we have. So we have CPP. Oh, I mean CPP doesn't really have a lot. Let's say, how can I create a ISO image with random bytes? I guess for this one it should use DD, but let's see. Strange. And what does it say for DD? Destroyer of disks. Yeah, it's a bit strange because it should use DD, right? What is also known as destroyer? Let's search for this. What is also known as the destroyer of disks? Right, let's see if we did correctly the retrieval part, right? Like this should put DD first. So maybe we don't have the retrieval right. Or something. Okay, let's go in the web app, repositories, embeddings. So get similar embeddings. Like we ordered by this crap, which is interesting. What if we put no limit? So that means we can try with this one, and let's put the limit to 7. But well, I guess we don't have any limit on this one, so but we should be able to say like limit is equal to 7 here. So let's see, like, is it gonna be placed last or what? I guess it still put that as 3. So let's actually change it from here. So yeah, but you know, I want to not generate the response because it's gonna take too much time. Like, we can say a response is gonna be empty just to not waste time on Jesus. Okay, so if we search again, I mean, DD is not first, not last, so maybe get similar embeddings. Okay, let's try to use another one. Like, another one was this thing, but for this thing, what? It's the same fucking order. The fuck? PG vector. Let's see. Maybe it's not enough documents or something. So get the nearest neighbors to a vector with L2 distance. But I mean, I know for cosine it says 1 minus whatever. But the issue is that it's the same order. Negative inner product. Let's try to use this one. Wait, do we have any compiler error? No. It's the same shit. It's like the order of the files. Oh no. Yeah, they are in order. So JS is the last one, right? Maybe statement select. Wait, what? But I don't see the syntax error near. But these are all the old stuff, I think. Like, in here we pass. Wait, did I make an oopsie doopsie? No, I used embedding here. I guess if I use something else it should show an error. But it's used as a string. So like order expression. Can we have like, I mean select, you know, but it's like for ordering the column expression. So can I get a column, maybe. Like what would the column do, for example? Let's say document embedding, and what if we, I mean this just selects it. Is it possible to go and show query, like not execute it but log the query or something? Bun debug. Like I just want to visualize it. Once you have a query, you can execute or use scan, which does the same but omits. Ah, okay. Yeah. Wait a second. Let me just. Dude, I literally did that. The fuck? Okay. So let's try to rerun this. Like we get some crap, right? Like it makes it look like it works somehow. My god, it's so long. Fuck. So it's like a list of a lot of shit. Okay. Perfect. I mean, it looks like it does a query, but I want to see the query itself. Like you say here, like, oh, it generates this, but how do I see that? Anyway, let's try to add this thing. So go get, and when we create a new DB, we have to add a hook. So database. Right, so we create a DB, right, like that, and we add a hook for it. So let's see. So if we make, see, like, in embeddings, okay, so if I execute this, okay, like, why doesn't it show it? Literally, oh, to print all queries, use with verbose option. Alright, I mean, why not just say that from the beginning? Literally what I needed, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, so it's like, something went wrong probably, or what? Oh, it's a select. Okay, let's see. So select. But something kind of broke for some reason or something, so like bruh. Oh my god. Where's the entire query? Okay, so select. This looks like the query, right? Oh my god. Select order by. I mean, it looks good. Jesus. Order by embeddings. Okay, so let's see in PG. Why did my fuck? Okay, so right, it kind of looks fine. Where this shit happens, whatever, and order by. It looks okay. I don't know what to say about this. What the actual fuck? Get similar embeddings. Like the order doesn't really seem right. So ES is the embeddings for the query. Oh, this is just gonna work, I guess. And we pass in slug the embeddings and limit. So why the fuck is it in like the same order always? Okay, let's try to also select the thing itself, because yeah, no, that's crazy. Okay, like this maybe. Oh, it one's like this. That's even worse formatting, to be honest. So can we go back to database and disable the logging? Because yeah, I mean it looks fine, so I don't see like the query being wrong or something. But can we column expression it? It should be where? After model maybe? Column expression. And let's do embeddings question mark embedding. And let's have one identifier. Oh, but like if I add this column, I can say as. How is it gonna, like, you know, handle it, I guess, or how it's, yeah, like it doesn't have a column score, right? So how can we do that? Like, should I add a score here? float 32. I mean, I won't put a type because it's whatever, and println embeddings. Let's try it. So it's all shit, right? But why? Well, I guess it's like the scores only for some reason. Maybe that's what I selected. Maybe I have to say like column star or something. Oh, I get it. It's like okay. Wait, document embedding. Maybe it would be worth having like a new column. So like type document score struct, and let's say we put only the score and maybe document ID. So this is like the result of this. So let's say document score and let's rename this to scores. But this is like get similar documents. Oh, document, like document score maybe. And this is used here, which here obviously it fails. And maybe I would rename it to get similar documents, right? Ugh, fuck off. So this would be like scores, right? And I guess, I mean, you know, score is document ID. Yeah, whatever. Maybe also JSON score if we want to return the score, but we don't. Yikes. I mean, it still sucks, but let's see again. Oh no, if we try it. Oh, it did a fucky wacky. I wonder why. Oh, because we don't have post slug. Wait, can I do multiple models? Just like, how do I say the table name? Oh no. Oh, table. Okay. So table is gonna be embeddings or what? That's crazy. Document score, document embeddings. Okay. Easy. All right, so still failed. What? Dude. So I mean, post track is gonna be taken from the table. What the hell? And here, like, embeddings as score. Can I order by score? But I don't think we need relation with documents though. Like, what failed here? I'm curious. No, this is an older one. But why is it 500? So it's in search, right? View. Like, gets a result, but you don't get back anything. Like, what the fuck? Oh, it does the following. It goes in here, goes to get similar embeddings, and here it gets nothing. But I mean, I don't see how this is an issue. So if I try, document score does not have relation document. Okay, document score. So that's what you interesting. I think this one is better. Okay, so what the document score does not have primary keys. But I mean, I don't even want it to be. It's like just a model to put shit into. Like, how can I do that? Like, I'm more interested in just, selecting some stuff, but I don't care about it. Model book. I mean, you know what, I'll just do a join. Fuck that. Relation. Join. On. Right, we need the document embedding, the document ID is equal to document.id. Sure, should this one work? Query has no join. Okay, so we actually need to do join. Oh, so join, and let's say join documents SD. Fuck, documents course, obviously it doesn't exist, but it's like okay, ban Golang scan into custom structure. I mean, scan columns into separate slices. I mean, it looks like I can even do shit like that. Column expression. Can I do scores or something? Table as the, I guess I can use that, doesn't matter. Oh, sure dude. Uh-huh. So now something happened. Right. But not what I expected or what? But it didn't print this. Or am I wrong? Oh, I have to look at this. Okay, it actually printed that. But I have to maybe also, okay, do something like column, document, embeddings, document ID. Also do that. Yeah. So, I mean, this only gives us 2 of them, but what if I do 7? Like this is all of them, right? Looks like they are ordered. What if I use, can I do order score? It's like the brand new column, so it should work. Okay, this one's also looking like that. And if I run it from here, it's the same fucking order. Like, that's insane. What if I use the other one, like this one? Should be with negative stuff. See, like it's with negative crap. But if I search is the same, what the fuck? Gothic, like see now it's, maybe I sort them, maybe I'm stupid and I sort them wrong in some other place. So let's do the L2 distance, right? Let's see, so this is for how to sort a JSON. This is the AWK, and the last one is CPP. Okay. And if I do the request, I get this one as the first one, right? Maybe go, and the last one is this. Yeah, pretty weird, bruh. I mean, maybe it's not enough documents or something, but because this just proves that LLMs are trash, which is interesting. So okay, like this is the reverse order, right? So if I check out this document, it should be the best one for sorting the yeah, but I guess the only issue is that they are in the wrong order here. So something's not right there. Like whatever at least we see that we get some scores, which to be honest look like, you know, it's distance, it's L2 distance, so it looks like it's some kind of distance, but it's not that relevant. Like if I search for, I don't know, JS, JavaScript, like the list probably is broken, so, but like the first one should literally be about JavaScript, right? And it's about CPP. I mean, you know, fair enough, CPP. How about the last one? It's JQ, like, yeah, maybe it's not enough documents, because like it looks like sorting works, like PG vector works, there's nothing broken there, but maybe it's not enough documents. So let's just remove that. I leave it like this just to have the scores as well. So yeah, I guess let's go back to this guy, get search results, and document IDs. I mean, you know, we discard the scores here, but it's still fine. So inside of view then, okay, let's t.println documents. Pretty sure that I forgot about FMT in embeddings. Okay. So if we try to query some shit again, yeah, we get them in this order, like JS, I should have done what document IDs actually. So is it the same order as here? Yeah, so we get the same order. But if I search for this one is AWK. Right, it looks like they're in the same fucking order. Like what? Literally, it's cooked. So we have the score, like B7 is the first one. Yeah, I mean it is. I really need the scores to be honest, on the UI or something. I don't know. But are they always in the same fucking order? Like, that's so weird. No. So if I search how to sort a JSON list, we should see CPP, the last one. Okay, so maybe it's something broken in the UI. Because we get this one is the last one. So it should be CPP. Post HTML. So here I made a range over the documents. What the fuck? Pretty weird, not gonna lie. Anyway, like the order here seems to be different than the one from the web app for some reason. And that's why I kind of wanted to have wait, I deleted something? No. To also have so embeddings view. So inside of view we get back search result. Oh shit. It's because of this filter, right? It gives us the documents in any order. I mean, I guess it makes sense to get documents in any order. We don't care about the order. It's like give me the first 3 documents that are relevant. I don't really care about the order. So yeah, then it's okay to not show the right order there. Like if I only search for 3 of them, this should show only, like if I search JavaScript, I should see JavaScript, right, in the list. Golang. And I mean, you know, makes sense, AWK. Okay, yeah, then it's fine to show it like this. DD. Okay, let's search for, then it means that, no, at least we added the score to the, I was worrying for nothing. Oh my god. Okay, so it's, let's see. No, I didn't find, like, if I search for some stuff that's exactly from mean, that was from... Huh. Seems like it's pretty trash though. But, you know, we can always just try get search results. It's here. We can always try different scoring. So, for example, this one needs to be 1 minus this. This one seems to be finding that. How about POSIX way, whatever. Yeah. What if I search for this random piece of text? Not there. Like, I still want to see if it's able to find this, but it's not, which is pretty sus. I mean, now it found it, right? With this kind of search. No, it didn't. C++. Yeah. To write hello world in C++. I mean, it's one of them. How to format a disk. Yeah. How to parse JSON. No, I mean, sure, it makes sense for a newbie to use JS. I'm just kidding. How to parse text from bash. I mean, this would need the AWK. It's like the easiest way. Yeah, whatever. Well, I mean, yeah, it works to some extent, but maybe playing around with which method to use. For example, how about this one? Let's go with Ctrl-Z. I mean, you know, Java. Yeah, like playing around with which method works best, maybe. I'll keep cosine just because. So going back, let's also generate the response. And prompt. So yeah, this enables the thing, if you know what I mean. The response. Right, so now if we actually search how to write a word in C++ and allow it like llama 7 billion, okay, include whatever. I mean, you know, it's still good because it's like llama, but the context, questionable. No, but I mean, it does kind of what I wanted, so, you know, like, it's still a decent thing that we managed to do. So yeah, I think it's pretty good for now. Maybe another thing that I'll try to do is try to use OpenAI, see if that's better. But no, I'll still keep it with Llama because why not? Yeah, I mean, it's could be decent. What other stuff is known as. Let's see if it keeps DD here. So the JQ command, dude. I guess it's because it's llama 7 billion maybe. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it at least generates some text using an LLM, and I mean, it's open source, so that's even better. So it's free. We get the names of the documents that are relevant, but it's not always the case. I guess, I don't know, maybe we have too few documents or something in the post, but I mean, it's still decent. So yeah, to be honest, I'm not really sure what to do with this next time, so I'll think about it. But yeah, maybe we'll switch to something else, or maybe we can wrap things up with this somehow. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one.